hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time comes to y'all with another video. We talking Hollywood hot topics. Before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. All right, so let's first get into Todd and Kandi. This is such sad news for me because y'all know I love me some Kandi, and a lot of y'all are rejoicing in this couple being separated. Why? I don't know. Another black couple being divorced. I don't get what's the joy in that. So she did release this information to people. She said, after much reflection and prayer, I've decided to move forward with a divorce. This is an emotional and challenging moment for me, but I'm prioritizing my peace, my role as a mother, and co parenting with love and respect. I'm entering a new chapter focused on my work, my family, and personal growth. I appreciate everyone who has supported us over the years, and I kindly ask for privacy, grace, and understanding as our family navigates this transition. I also want to call out some of the people on my blog that were in the comments ignorantly talking about, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, da, 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 because I posted that Kandi removed her last name Tucker from her bio. And some of y'all would say she never had Tucker. First of all, some of y'all don't even follow Kandi like that. So how would y'all know? I have no clue. But she would use Tucker in some of her press interviews and social media. So that was the notable change that a lot of people noticed, that people kind of alluded that there were issues. So for the people in the comments, y'all look stupid with egg on y'all face because y'all wrong. They shade. I just had to put that out there. But the reason why this saddens me is because a lot of y'all was rooting for this couple to break up. Okay, y'all wanted them to not last so bad just off of the strength of Candy's always winning in life, and y'all wanted that to be her one loss, which is so disappointing, to be honest. And I think that this marriage was cursed from the beginning because of the family. Mama Joyce literally put a spell to make that marriage not, you know, last, right? A lot of people have been saying Todd was probably waiting for the 10-year mark. I could kind of believe that. I'm sorry. The timing of the divorce is extremely weird, with this being their 10-year going on their 11th. We all know the 10-year rule when it comes to marriage. So in Georgia, which is where they were married, a long-term marriage is generally regarded as like 10 years or more, and spousal support is more common in long-term marriages. When the length of the alimony is, of course, it's at the discretion of the judge. A guideline approach is to take 1/4 to 1/3 of the length of the marriage for the payment of the alimony. So basically, you get a greater chance of spousal support when it comes to that marriage being 10 years or more in length. So, of course, it's not guaranteed because it's case by case, but the chances are higher. Okay. Hopefully, Todd isn't that mean of a person. They did have, of course, that prenup, but who knows what was in that prenup. So there's that. I just don't want it to end up nasty because they've been together for so long, and like with their family being intertwined the way that they are, the daughters being friends, the daughters having each other back. Like I don't even know if y'all even knew, like Todd's daughter was on Candy's daughter's show. She was on Riley's show, the next Gen NYC. She appeared in it, but I guess they didn't show it. Like she was defending her because we all know Riley's like one of the only black cast members, and she was having a little bit of difficult time. So his daughter was there kind of helping her out for like a scene or two, basically having her back. So stuff like that, a lot of people don't really know about, and their family being intertwined as they are. I would just hate to see them go on a drag battle all throughout online just due to finances. Of course, we all know Mama Joyce is very happy, and Aunt Bertha. She said it herself, I don't want you to marry. Y'all remember that scene when they was shopping for the wedding dresses? Common. Okay? She said, "You acting like a fool." Who acted like a fool, girl? When she threw the shoe. Oh my God. The heydays. Okay. So of course they're probably, throwing a little celebration. Mama Joyce is having a cake and chicken party with Publix cake and Publix fried chicken. And they having a good old key over it. Okay. When it comes to marriage, though, I really feel like Candy's probably never gonna get married again. She is a hopeless romantic. If y'all been following Kandi for as much as I have, but I feel like she doesn't want to even go through it. She's probably not going to want to go to the stress of it again. Like having to find somebody, having to get to know them, the marriage of it all, the family agreeing. Like, it's just, I don't think she's gonna ever want to go that route again. Like, I really feel like Todd was gonna be her like one and done. But now that they're divorcing, I don't think it's gonna be no longer with them, with her wanting to get married. Now, apparently, Todd um has been doing his big one in the streets. This is what's being alleged out there. I've seen it on a few blogs. I don't think he's been out there on the streets like Mandisi's on the streets, because there's different type of streets. There's Mandisi streets and there's the regular streets. He's been on the regular streets. Mandisi streets is where you get caught. So the regular streets he been on, he's been, I guess, dates and stuff like that. So I kind of knew something was up when he wasn't at BravoCon with her. Because there's no way she's getting a lifetime achievement award, and we don't see Todd there talking about him there supporting her accepting the award. I just like, something about that was so odd. That's what I kind of knew. And something about Kandi's energy was off too. She wasn't the bright and happy Kandi we're used to seeing. She wasn't cheesing as much. I love Kandi, y'all, so I'm biased in this whole story, so I don't really give a crap. She wasn't cheesing as much. Y'all know how Kandi do the Joker smile? Like, she wasn't doing that. So some about it, I was just like, yeah, something's a little off. Like, she's usually like happier. She's getting a whole award dedicated to her. It just didn't seem like the same Kandi. So prayers do go out to them. I hope it doesn't end up nasty, but it just might, because when money gets involved, it gets pretty cruddy. I wonder what Don Juan thinks about all of this, though. That's somebody's opinion that I really want to hear, because we all know he gonna be Team Kandi on all of this. So, y'all, Shamar has some things to say about the girl named Kamara and her daughter. I found this funny story. This story so funny, y'all. But basically, not the Chicago story, but Shamar's reaction to it. Basically, he is condemning the parents of the kids who basically jumped on that woman in Chicago and is not here for it and doesn't like the fact that his name was brought into it.
So they are a lot of these parents, especially the girl named Kamara, since they already don't say her name, and you know what I'm saying, her parents done made her come to the internet to apologize that she sit up there smirking and laughing, girl. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. Ain't nobody feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. And I dang sure don't feel sorry for your mother. Y'all parents be out here really just being too friendly with y'all child and ain't really, you know what I'm saying, put built to booties. When y'all need to put built.
What is that? Bit to booty. What's that? Belt to ass, you mean? That's a whole nother quote. Bit to booty.
To booties. You understand? Because for y'all to sit up here and literally jump on that lady like that, and knowing that she has a thicker cell, a lot of these parents, especially the girl named Kamara, person that's behind the phone that was recording and then mention my name, you need to be in jail too. You need to be behind bars. And whoever your parent is needs to be behind bars. Lock them up and throw away the key. That made me feel real bad. It made me feel real bad. You can tell that lady is weak. You can tell that what's her name? Her name, Krishana, whatever her name is. She like, you know what I'm saying? She's pregnant or whatever, but she really not even pregnant. It just that's, you know, she's not really pregnant for real. She even compared it herself. Person that's behind the phone. Why would y'all follow the mother after she told all y'all bad behind kids to stop and leave her son alone? Kamara. It's her name, right? She's the first one that threw a punch, right? So, the mother better not be surprised when they start bullying her, when they start bullying Kamara. When they start bullying Kamara, the mama can't say nothing.
Not bullying the kid, Shamar. Now, I did talk about this on Media Kingdom, you guys. I talked about the whole situation. If y'all don't know, I did once upon a time live in Chicago. And it was a time. So make sure y'all go to Media Kingdom and check that out. Now, I did see a rumor out that she got $1 million from Oprah. She did deny those rumors because she said that's not true and you guys are putting her safety at risk. Because if she was given $1 million, I doubt she would be vocal about getting $1 million because then that would put a target on her back. She denied the claims 100% and said that she did not receive it. Now, she did receive a huge lump sum off of those GoFundMe parents. I still feel like not only the parents need to get in trouble, but the school needs to get in trouble too. Because the school, to me, if the mother was going to complain about the kid being bullied and nothing was done, that school needs to be investigated and possibly shut down. Because that means it's not being ran properly. Because if she took the right measures to basically try to get her son help and nobody did anything, you can't put all the blame on her. Because at the end of the day, it's not like she can pick up and go to another school depending on the distance either. So the whole situation is kind of irritating because there's so much people to blame. All right. Let me know what y'all think down below about the Chicago woman. Okay. Now let's talk Summer Walker. Summer. Let me tell y'all something. Rich the Kid is Haitian. Did y'all hear me? Let me say that one more time. Rich the Kid is Haitian. I'm repeating one more time. Rich the Kid is Haitian. That's it, and that's all. Okay. Rich the Kid is Haitian. So I just feel like this whole situation just it makes sense. But Summer, you don't make any sense. You are a whore for doing that video. This girl really sat up there and said, "You're not gonna leave him alone. So if you're not gonna leave him alone and he's messing with everybody, then what do you want me to do?" I'm like, Summer, that name needs to be banned. Every Summer is a whore, okay? Summer none other, Summer Walker, Summer Moon. It's just, it's like, damn. Now, this is what happened, y'all. So there was a voice note leaked that Summer Walker sent to Rich the Kid, basically saying that she misses him and that she likes sneaking around with him, but like she doesn't want him to kind of leave his BM basically and like really enjoys their time.
I'm sending you this right now because I'm 15, and they say when you're 50, your true self and your true feelings come out. Because I don't know, I don't want to wait till tomorrow and I don't say it. I miss you, and I want to see you, and I want to hang out, and I'm honestly really glad. I know it probably sounds fucked up, but I'm really glad everything worked out how it worked out because I want you to be with your family. Like,
It's the laugh afterwards. Oh my god! The moment this leak, I saw no little Meech somewhere laughing in his funk, like he is getting a good old out of this.
when we were in Italy and I kept saying that to you, I was like, why aren't you with your baby mom? Like, I'm not going to bother y'all, I promise. Because y'all was never going to stop fucking with each other anyway. That's why I just, like, kind of just fucked our shit up because she was acting crazy. She's always acting crazy. She be fighting people and everything, calling the flower shop, looking for the address. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I can't have a serious relationship with someone when they baby mama act like that. So I'm so glad that y'all are back together. I want y'all to be together forever, and I just want to fuck with you. You know, when you have time, we always have a good time. You treat me so good. I treat you so good. And I'm not gonna bother y'all. Like, you can buy me a fucking new phone since you don't know the number and save it under Pizza Hut for all I care. I'm not gonna
Oh
post
my
it.
God. Now, since this audio has dropped, Summer Walker has put in her bio Pizza Hut. That bitch your ex for a reason now. I know yeah, bitch your ex for a reason now. JT slid on that chat though. They shade.
Nothing. So that's all I wanted to say. And I know that you're not gonna.
Which, by the way, is very dumb because if you put the name on the Pizza Hut and you're constantly texting Pizza Hut from somebody who worked at a pizza place, you're not going to be texting the pizza place. You're going to get a call. You're not going to get a text message or you're not going to get a voice note. So I'm confused. Oh my God.
Be weird or like out us or anything like that. I'm sending you this right now because
Okay, so after this was dropped, you guys, Tori did come out. Tori, if you guys don't know, is RichTheKid's girl. So she did come out with some few shades and some few reads over this whole voice note that was dropped. Now, Summer also went on live too to address the whole situation. And this is why I feel like she stuck her foot in her mouth because you shouldn't have just went live. Because at this point, you're basically proclaiming that you are a proud side chick. This is what's wrong with a lot of relationships, these straight relationships these days, is because there's always a Summer involved. They're always doing the eating. They always around. You know what I'm saying? They're okay with being the Pizza Hut. Because for you to say you would not leave him alone, or he's never gonna you're never gonna leave him alone after all he's done, why would you want to add yourself to the equation, Summer? It's one thing if she's never gonna leave him alone if he's a dirty dog, but you like the dirty dog? Wow.
That was probably the dumbest shit I ever seen anybody do. Not gonna cap. Because it was like no point.
Now she's alleging that Tori is the one that leaked the audio because she claims that she's always going through phones, etc., and pressing any girl that may have interest in RichTheKid, who wants, by the way, RichTheKid is Haitian.
For what? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, for what? I'm not mad because I know that you're off in your mind. You're fried in your mind. So I can't expect anything less. But it's just like, for what? I don't have no shame. Let me start off there. I have no shame. I take nothing back, babe. I told everybody on Fuck My Type I date for money now. Your man, he spends money. He spends money. Y'all are not married. I don't fuck with married man. Whenever I even thought there was a ring, I made sure there was no ring. There was no ring.
That's her only exception. How gracious of you. Summer is funny.
Tori, bitch that's in his phone trying to fight everybody up in his phone, but I feel like you only try to do it your biggest with me. Why? Because I'm famous? You like, are you trying to get something? You finna drop a link? I hope you finna drop a link. Oh, please, y'all, if she finna drop a link, go buy her stuff. Mama, she needed like a little push, a little promo. Because that was just stupid. You know I've been fucking with that man for years. Everybody been fucking with him for years. He be fucking with everybody. So what's the problem? Like what? Like you're never gonna leave. You're never gonna leave. It comes to a point where it has to be like a certain level of disrespect that you have got to come to. That be like, all right, this is it. This nigga can do anything to you. So if you're not gonna leave and he's gonna keep cracking that wallet wide fucking open, then can't we all just get along?
I'm sorry, but this is pathetic. Really, Summer? Like, I feel like Summer is too big for this. We need to get released from the shackles of the bag. That is what has ruined relationships. Okay. The girls are too worried about the bag. We need to be released from the shackles of the bag. For you to say, can we all just get along? That is her nigga. You want her nigga to keep sponsoring you. He want to be my sponsor. Bye bye. You are not Tia Marie.
Anyway, bitch that's in his phone trying to fight everybody up in his phone, but I feel like you only try to basis. And you have no self-respect whatsoever. And instead of taking that shit up with your man, you come at everybody else, but the source of the problem. I'm not your issue, babe. I've like actually been advocating for you for a long time. Like even in the voice memo, you heard me say I've been advocating for you for a long time. Like I always tell him, I'll be like, y'all so perfect together. Why you just want to be with her? I see it all the time. Like I talk big of you. I talk good of you all the time. I be like, you don't want to be with the mother of your children. She's this, she's that, she's helped you down. I talk good about you all the time. Why are you always messing with me? And that's what I don't like. Like I feel like it's because I'm famous and your career's not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. You just sit up in the house bored, going through his phone all day, losing your mind. Up going through his phone, calling every bitch that's in his phone, trying to fight every bitch up in his phone. But I feel like you only try to do it your biggest with me.
Which I feel like she to me, okay, here's the thing with Tori. Like, she's crazy one, so I'll say that. But two, she can do your biggest with you because you being a bigger star should know better. You're not one of these IG model girlies that's trying to get on, trying to clout chase or trying to get money. You don't need his money because you have your own. So that's very selfish of you. And for you to say that she has no self-respect, that's retarded because that's not true. You don't have the self-respect. That's why you're going for her nigga. Mind you, Rich isn't innocent in all of this. And it's sad that the two women are the one that's going at it because Rich is the one that needs to be, called out. Now, Rich has claimed that he hasn't given anything to Summer but a G-Shock watch, which who the hell still wears G-Shock? No shade. You know what I'm saying? Like that is so like 2016, 2015. So I don't even believe that because Summer don't even give me a G-Shock watch type of girl. She give me Cartier. You feel me? She give me Dior. You know what I'm saying? Balenci. Every kiss begins with K. Like even that. So I don't know if I believe that too much. Okay. So Tori did react to all of this and said this on the gram. She ended up putting this thread up and said, this woman has literally been harassing me for like 2 years, asking to hang and link up, etc. She even went as far as trying to insinuate that she has been around my child when she hasn't. Summer was around Rich one day and he accidentally left my son's backpack. As a mother who don't post the face of her children and get upset at her BD for posting them to protect them, why would you play with me? And they said, LOL, baby D bag. So I'm finna send it to Tori. Oh, now Summer, you need your ass beat for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You playing too much. You need your ass beat for that. You involving kids in this now? And she also said, why is she coming at me though? LOL. Now when I dig in your ish, don't try to play victim. We are engaged and you know that. It was my choice to not get married because Rich and I had a few hiccups. And I knew we had a few things we needed to work on as a family. I'm not in a rush to get married and then have to get a divorce. But what I do with my man in my household is none of your business. Pizza Hut. Why couldn't you say Domino's? Pizza Hut ain't that good. Papa John's, I prefer a little bit better. Okay. Summer to me is ruining her image doing stuff like this. It makes for great musical content, don't get me wrong, because we all know whatever single she drops next about this will be pretty fire. Album recap, y'all still coming. I did not forget, y'all. Album recap still coming, y'all. But I just feel like when it regards to her image, it just makes her look like bad. What Monique said to Pumpkin, what your behavior was whore-like, slutatious whore. It makes her look a little like that because you're proclaiming it loudly for a man that's not yours. Now, once again, he said that this was not any of the case, and Summer is still a little bit of a stalker, calling him up in some more ish.
Strawberry. Why should somebody, she could have had me, but she was begging. Now that's crazy. Could have had me, but she was begging. Everybody heard the voice note. Now you still calling me right now, so what you saying? Yes, that's it, man. Thank you. I'm in India, by the way. India. Talking about she could have had me, but she was begging. That's all I got to say. Banana, strawberry. Strawberry. Why should somebody, she could have had me, but she was begging. Now that's crazy. Could have had me, but she was begging. Everybody heard the voice note. Now you still calling me right now, so what you saying? Yes, that's it, man. Thank you. I'm in India.
Okay. Now, when it comes to him in all of this, I do think he's probably playing both sides of it and telling her one thing and then telling Tori another. So I just think Summer's best move would be to exit stage left. Why she's keep on going on with all of this to me doesn't make any sense because you are the star in this. You're the bigger star to me than them both. And you're tagging along for what? A bag? There's a lot of niggas out here with bags. So is his bag that great to the point where you're subjecting yourself to this stuff? Because it just to me don't make no sense at all. Now, of course, Miss Selena Pa had to hop into this. Y'all, I already told y'all her resume is nothing but skeet. She she ended up talking about Summer and basically said this is the fourth dude who her and Summer have both messed with. I guess she's trying to make it seem as if Summer kind of sleeps behind her, which in my opinion, like you sleep with a lot of people, Selena Powell. So it's like it wouldn't be a coincidence, girl. Like you feel me? Like your count is pretty high. So you know the odds are in your favor.
It's to a point. Like it gets to a fucking point. At this point, I think she wants to fuck me. Dead ass. She said, I'm the fan, bitch. You want to fuck me at this point. It really gets to a point.
And then Lil Meech, of course, laughed at her and said, Karma is a bitch. I don't know if y'all know. I always bring this up when I'm talking about him, but me and Lil Meech went to the same school and graduated the same year. So every time he comes up in like celebrity news, it's always a key to me. Because it's like, damn, like years ago, we was just in the same building. Yeah. Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below about all of this. And let me know what you guys think about this video, you guys. Please follow Ebner Entertainment on Instagram so y'all don't miss out on any updates. I will be live on Twitch tonight, so make sure y'all go over there, Ebner Entertainment _. Okay, let me know what y'all think. Oh, y'all, bye.